Doesn't seem to matter how old we get. Being guilt-tripped by parents can make us feel small or unsure. The dynamic of parent to child, regardless of age, seems to bring specific feelings of obligation and expectations that can then lead to a whole different level of guilt when we don't live up to or give in to the demands. It's normal to want our parents' approval, but it's also important to remember that you have the right to make your own adult decisions. And so this session is here to help you release that hold of guilt and embrace your right to set boundaries. So take a moment to check in with yourself on a 1 to 10 scale of how strongly you feel the guilt of your parents' expectations, and we'll check in again at the end to see how you're doing. Focus on any emotions or sensations that come up in your body as we're tapping along, and especially any specific memories or words that they may have said, and just kind of let them pass on through. So just tap along with me, repeat after me. And we'll give ourselves some permission to release this generational guilt little by little. Even though my parents guilt trip me and it gets to me, I'm open to releasing the weight of that. Even though I want to make my parents happy, I'm open to feeling good about my own choices. Even though I feel guilty when I disappoint my parents, I deeply and completely love and accept myself and them. Even though I feel like I should always put my parents first, I'm ready to honor my own needs now. Whew, it feels so heavy when my parents guilt trip me. I feel like I cannot say no without disappointing them. I worry my parents won't love me if I don't do what they want. I feel like I have to carry their emotions. It's hard to stand up to my parents' expectations. I don't care how old I get. I don't want to let my parents down, but I feel like I can't win. This is my time, my life. I'm still scared of my parents' disappointment, I guess. I'm letting go of all this frustration now. All the guilt my parents put on me. All the anxiety, all the stress, all the guilt. Letting it go. Any trauma, anger, tension. Letting it go now. All the negativity of when they try to force my hand. I'm okay, I'm safe. I can say no to my parents. Letting it all go now. Maybe it is okay to say no sometimes. Maybe it's safe to honor my own needs. Maybe my parents' attempt at guilt is not mine to carry. Whatever emotions they go through for not getting their way, that's for them to deal with. Maybe I don't have to choose between my parents and myself. I can love my parents and still take care of me. I'm allowed to set healthy boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's safe to trust my parents will understand. Or come around at some point. So I'm learning to let go of guilt when it's not mine. Letting it go. I'm allowed to make decisions that are best for me. I trust myself to handle their feelings without taking them on. I can still love my parents and protect my energy. It's safe to let go of old guilt and create healthier dynamics. I am ready and now fully free of guilt trips. I release and let go of my parents' expectations now. That's their expectations. Any and all guilt trips my parents try to put on me, dropping it here now. I'm feeling good about my decisions. I deserve to live my life without carrying unnecessary guilt from anyone. It's safe to choose my own path. So I do that now. Take a deep breath. And on that 1 to 10 scale, if you're still feeling the weight of guilt, you can repeat the tapping until it softens. Healing patterns of familial or societal expectations can really take time. And learning to set boundaries, especially with parents, is hard, but it's huge for yourself, for freedom, for your own life path. So come back anytime you feel burdened by guilt or expectations. You can start with smaller steps if you need. Tell your parents, I need time to think about that, or I don't know, let me check my calendar. My boss, my friend John, I think that's his birthday trip weekend. Anything to give yourself time to do some tapping, decide if no is the best answer, and then go deliver the news. And try your best not to start with sorry. Instead, practice simply saying, listen, I don't have the bandwidth, or I know you'll both be disappointed for a while, but I cannot go to, or I can't be around so-and-so anymore. Basically practice in a mirror. No apologies, no sorry, no uncertainty for them to try to lean on, which is what we do when we see there's maybe a way that we can get our way out of somebody. So simple statements of facts. You don't have time, you don't want to be around those people, whatever it is. And you deserve to make decisions that are right for you. And so it's possible to release guilt and feel confident in your choices. I know they're your parents and it's hard, but it is your life. You call the shots. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments or reach out by email if you prefer privacy. I'm here to support you with a video if you let me know how I can help, specific memories or ways that they have that they can really try to, rope you in or guilt you into things or pitch you against your siblings or whatever may be happening. I'll help you out if I can. In the meantime, really practice in the mirror. Always have a couple of ways of stalling the conversation so you can say no later if you need some help. But normally with tapping, once or twice a day, especially for a few weeks, can really, and if you can get that 10 down to a 0, it's unlikely that you will have continuous problems. The problem itself will continue unless it's something major that happens, and then it might spike up a little, and that could be in 6 months or a year. You think, that's odd. I haven't had a problem in forever with this particular thing. I've said no with ease for 2 years now. And when you get into it a little more, sometimes it can be something else. It is that, but there's also some anxiety about another issue also going on. So you might check around on my channel, see if I have something that can help you with that also, if it does pop back up. And if not, maybe it's just a fluke. 5 minutes of tapping, you're back down to a 0, you're saying no, and it's never an issue again, which you deserve. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.